April the 6th is 40 years to the day I graduated from Parris Island, South Carolina. That was a special day, guys. It was a special day because that day I became a U.S. Marine. And as we sat there that night when our senior drill instructor gave us our speech at night, right around taps, shout out to Staff Sergeant Wheeler, it was a feeling, guys, like no other. I knew that next morning I was getting up and I was going to be a Marine. The speech he gave was just so exhilarating, guys. We were all sitting there. We started going crazy in the barracks. And then the one thing he said, and I reached down to my buddy, who I went in on a buddy program with, shout out to Sergeant Brown. We reached down, we dapped each other up, guys, because we knew that next morning was it. 12 weeks of hard, intense training had come to an end. And that night, guys, the one thing he said that really got my blood boiling, as he finished up his speech, he said, "Good night, Marines." Ooh, the feeling that went through my body, guys. I had made it. I had done it. I was no other than a few, the proud. I was a U.S. Marines. Ooh, Rob! Welcome back to Duty Calls. I'm your boy, Tony Vines. I'm here with Caleb Hartwell. Okay, he's a new addition to the U.S. Army, so he's here to be all he can be. Okay, what made you join the Army, Mr. Hartwell?
So I was in nursing previously, and I decided that wasn't so much for me. I had a patient that pushed intelligence, Army intelligence, very heavily. He was in the intel field for 28 years in the Army, then NSA for 32 years. So then I ended up looking further into the stuff, and I saw that it was a good path for life. I wanted to get married younger, so it guarantees that I have house and the basic needs for my wife so I can get married younger.
Okay.
And then I'll do my time, and then it should lead me down a good path for a long-term career.
Okay. So do you already know what you're going to be doing once you're in the Army?
Yeah, 35 November, Signal Intelligence Analyst.
Okay, and that you said that in 35/11.
Or 35 November.
35 November, and that is a
Signal Intelligence Analyst.
okay. And what does that entail? Do you know?
Not overly, but I know it's in the 35 series, so intelligence. I know that we're going to be going over like radio theory.
Okay.
And there's a couple different pathways that they are the people, for example, like in the bunkers, they stay with cans on their heads.
Okay.
There's people that become instructors, and then there's also combat. So if you go like airborne, you'll most likely be at Bragg, and you'll be a support.
Okay. Okay. So do you know where you're going to boot camp at?
Yeah, I'll be at Fort Sill, Oklahoma.
Fort Sill, Oklahoma.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So you excited about
No.
it? So when do you leave?
I leave May 20th.
May 12th. You ain't got much time. You ain't got much time.
And then I'll go to Goodfellow for my AIT. That's like 7.5 months.
Okay.
My spouse does get to go move with me.
Okay.
I'll
She
be
does
there.
not.
She does.
Oh, she does,
Yeah,
okay.
Yep, and that's 2 hours away from her family in Lampasas.
Okay.
So
okay.
that's nice, and then I'll get my duty station after that.
Okay. Well, congratulations. Welcome aboard to the U.S. Army.
Thank you.
You know,
So like I said, when you talking about the program,
once again, that's Mr. Caleb Williams, guys. He's first time joining the Army. He's on his way to Fort Sill,
Yep.
Oklahoma.
see that's the
Okay,
thing, right?
so
the program,
with that being said, we will welcome Mr. Caleb a nice, enjoy career in the U.S. Army. All right, sir. Thank you.